I can't be threatened by Zuma. No, I defeated Zuma. Zuma thought he buried me, expelled me from the ANC for comparing him with Thabo Mbeki, for saying there is a regime change which happened in Botswana now. I was guilty for that. I was expelled from the ANC by Zuma, and Ramaphosa was used as an instrument. So Zuma, my encounter with Zuma is not for the first time that it is the way it is now. He's inviting me back to fight with him, and I will do it, and I will do it with ease. I'm not scared of Zuma or all of his people who are working with him. There is no way anyone is going to threaten the existence of the EFF and that person becomes a friend. It will be a lie. We will be lying to ourselves. People keep on stepping you at the back, and then when they meet you in public, they want to be smiling and all of that. No. Keep your distance. Let's just know we are not together. Let's do our own separate things, and let's build our own organizations. We wish everyone well. Let them go and do whatever they want to do. Many of them are known for laziness anyway.
South Africa is at a crossroads, but the real battle isn't between Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma. The true enemy is the system that keeps millions of South Africans in poverty, inequality, and hopelessness. Welcome back to Inkarhi Its Time with your host, Kondos. Today we are diving deep into the division that creating waves in South African politics. Julius Malema versus Jacob Zuma. But here's the question. Is this battle helping anyone? Or is it distracting us from the real fight? The fight against a system that has kept black South Africans marginalized for generations. Stick with me as we explore why it is crucial for our leaders to set aside personal grievances and focus on the real enemy. Let's start with a quick look at what's causing this rift. Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma have a complicated history, with Malema once supporting Zuma, only to later become one of his strongest critics. Recently, the tension has intensified with the rise of the Mkhonto Sizwe party, or MKP, led by Zuma. The EFF sees this as a challenge, particularly as the MKP has recruited some high-profile EFF leaders. Malema, feeling betrayed, has turned his energy towards countering the MKP. But here's where the question comes in. What are we actually gaining from this feud? While Malema and Zuma's feud dominates the headlines, let's not forget what's at stake here. South Africa remains one of the most unequal countries in the world. Poverty, unemployment, lack of access to quality health care and education. All of these issues impact millions of black South Africans daily. And who benefits when leaders like Malema and Zuma are focused on personal rivalries? The answer: white monopoly capital and a system that's designed to keep things exactly as they are. This division is keeping us weak and is taking energy away from the real struggle. Imagine if Malema, Zuma, and other leaders could set aside their differences and focus on the shared goal: emancipating the black majority from poverty and inequality. Divided, each party struggles to make real change. United, they could become an unstoppable force. As long as these divisions persist, we are playing into the hands of those who want us to remain fractured and powerless. Now, this isn't about Malema giving up his vision or his ideals. It's about understanding that the true enemy isn't Jacob Zuma. The real fight isn't with the MKP. The real fight is against the system that keeps black South Africans in the margins. Malema has shown incredible leadership and strength, but sometimes strength means knowing when to turn down the volume on internal fights and focus on the bigger picture. Imagine the impact if Malema redirected that energy toward confronting structural inequalities and building alliances, not enemies. So, what do we do next? It's time for both Malema and Zuma to realize that unity among black political leaders is more powerful than any one personality or party. South Africa deserves leaders who are willing to put aside their egos and lead together toward a brighter, more equal future. This country has been through too much to waste time on personal conflicts. Let's demand that our leaders focus on the real enemy and the real work, emancipating the marginalized and building a better South Africa for all.
I mean, Floyd says, and he's not lying, Floyd says there are people who knew that he was leaving and they begged him not to tell me. But they knew, and it's true. They told me after, some of them, some of your favorites. I called them, I said, come here.
Pokey again.
And then I say, did you know Floyd is leaving? He says, yes. Kere, for how long did you know? He says, no, it's 2 weeks now. So why didn't you tell me? No, I didn't see a need to tell you. And then Floyd gets asked the same question. Why didn't you see a need to tell? Julius says, they respond the same way. I didn't see the need to inform me. Why would you say you care about the EFF? That's not what I'm saying to them. But why would you say you care for the EFF? You get told such a sensitive information and you don't bring it to the attention of the leadership that, look, there is this thing. I'm not sure how true it is, but it's going to happen. And I said, okay, but what was your advice when that happened? I asked him if the mother prayed for his mother prayed for him. I asked him if he prayed about it. And that's it. And then we must still come, Lien. We're human beings, man. Come on. We must still come and still be like, we're sharp, we're fine, we're together.
You have your human
no, but
you do
organizationally, you come, you do your work, and then you go your separate ways.
That we are engaged in is long. We have not yet arrived. It's a reminder to all of us that freedom is not yet complete. We still have a long journey to take. We must be prepared to say a luta continua. And the other thing I did not do, there are people who like to talk about me, who are provoking me. And I've been keeping quiet when I was the president of the country in respect to them. And not that I don't have anything to say. I'm now not having responsibility of a president. And I want to warn them, they must keep quiet. They must discuss their organization, not me. Because I have things to say about their organization in themselves. I don't want to do so because I think I know why I'm part of the struggle, why I'm part of the leadership. They must not provoke me.
Thank you for watching Inkarhi Its Time. If you agree that our leaders should be fighting inequality, not each other, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that focuses on building unity and justice. Drop a comment below and let us know, how do you think Malema and Zuma can work together to create a more equal South Africa? And remember, the real fight is for a better future for all South Africans. Let's not lose sight of that. Take care.